Okay guys, I thought I was pretty thorough with our last stall video where I went over what I did, but a few more questions have come up. So let me see if I can finish these up. First question was, why didn't I have a door on the outside of the stall that you could walk past and just open the door and feed the horse? Because I want whoever goes in the stall to feed, I want them to check their water bowl every day, twice a day, and check the horse and check the feed. So it forces you to go in the stall, have a little bit more personal attention to the horse, check the water twice a day. I was always taught, whenever you feed a horse, you check the water, no matter what. And if you do that, you won't run into problems. And it forces us to go in, get our hands on them, check the water, get my hands in the feeder, dig out any old feed that needs to come out or feed they're not eating. It just makes you do a little more personalized attention rather than being a factory and open a door, throwing the feed in, walking down, open the door, throw the feed in, walk down. The horse could have taken a shit in the water and he's not going to drink for 2 days until you find out that he's not eating. He might have moldy feed in his feeding that you didn't know about. There's too many things that can get missed by not actually walking in the stall and checking their food and water and the horse at least twice a day. So people asking about what the height is for the feeder and the tie ring. Oh, I don't know, I don't have a tape measure on me, but if I had to guess, the bottom of the feeder here is probably 3 feet off the ground. It's comfortable enough that I can just kind of reach in here with my hand. The storefront, the tie is kind of just above it. It's not real science. I don't like it real low because then they're going to pour and get their feet in it, because they do that with the molasses tub, but I don't want them to pour and get their feet in it too much. So it's got to be high enough that if they pour, they can't get their foot in it. Obviously a horse can do anything if they really want to, but I also don't want it so high that they're reaching their head up to get into it. So I don't know, if I had to guess, maybe 2 3/4 feet or 3 feet off the ground would be plenty, and that there is about, if I had to guess, that would be about 6 feet off the ground, the tie. Okay, ambient light. So each stall has a light in it, okay? So the lights, barn is on timers. They come on at 6 o'clock in the morning. They come on at 6 o'clock in the morning and they go off at 10 o'clock at night. So they're on for 16 hours a day. It tricks the horse into thinking it's summer, which helps keep their hair coat short and keep them from hairing up in the wintertime. Obviously you need blankets as well, but light has a lot to do with it because it makes the horse's eye feel like it's summer, and there's obviously more daylight hours in summer. I did not put any windows in these stalls because I have, first of all, wherever you cut a hole in a building, you always end up with problems at some point. Leaking, wind, rain, windows being smashed, bars that I've seen horses kick up, get their hind foot caught in the bars for a window to go outside, or they'll kick up and smash a window. So just the more shit you give horses to get into trouble with, that's what they do. They get into trouble with it, okay? So windows are typically for ventilation. So I've got plenty of light in here, okay? It's lit up to at least 60-foot candles, okay? So light's not the issue. As far as airflow goes, I have these big air movers. Okay, see it up here? Okay, so it's on right now, and there's 2 of them through the in the building here. Plus, I've got ventilation to suck the air out. So what happens is, every 20 minutes, these fans come on for 10 minutes, and they circulate the air in the building and then back out of the building. So every 20 minutes, I'm bringing in fresh air and taking out old air out of the building. Every 20 minutes that happens. So in reality, every hour, I've exchanged all the air that was in the barn. I've exchanged it every hour, on the hour, 24 hours a day, I exchange it. And for wintertime, it's even more important because the doors, now during the summer, of course, I open up the end roller doors. I open up 4 or 5 big roller doors. There's huge amounts of fresh breeze that come through. But in the wintertime, it's always closed up because it's cold and rainy and wet, etc. So in the wintertime, you have a lot more ammonia smell that builds up. Well, part of my smart barn is that it's got an ammonia sniffer on it. I got this idea from Tyson chicken houses out here in Arkansas, is whenever the ammonia smell builds up to a certain level, the fans automatically kick on and exchange the air out. So that keeps the air nice and fresh for the horses even in the winter time, okay? Can you put windows in a barn? Sure you can, but again, like I said, Anytime you cut a perfectly good hole in a barn, whether it's a roof or a sidewall, you're going to end up with problems at some point, okay? So I felt like I had plenty of air circulation with the roller doors in the summertime, and I've also got air circulating every 20 minutes. It comes on for 10 minutes and circulates the air out of the barn and fresh air in. So I hope that answers that question. The next question was storefronts, okay? These storefronts, the manufacturer that did these for me, I was very unhappy with. Basically, once they got my money, their customer service was really, really piss poor. And I spent about 100 grand on these storefronts, I was very disappointed in the company. The company I would recommend that can absolutely copy these storefronts, if you send this video to them, they can copy it, and I've dealt with years ago, was Classic Equine. I dealt with them maybe close to 18 years ago in my Ohio barn. They built all the storefronts for that, and they did an excellent job. I'm kicking myself in the butt. I should have gone back to them again and had them build these ones, but show them the video. They'll custom make anything you want, but I would highly recommend you go to Classic Equine. The store company I used was supposed to have the best reputation, and they really did a poor job. They really did a poor job of customer service once I got my storefronts. I had some problems, and they were never to be seen.
Want more? Get more. The No Worries Club is the best way to get the most out of your training experience. Stick around to find out more. Take your horsemanship to the next level. The No Worries Club Premium Membership is your ultimate portal to complete your horse training. You'll have access to Clinton's complete training library, thousands of hours of step-by-step instructional videos. You'll master all aspects of horsemanship, from fundamentals to trick training. You'll have access to our exclusive social network that connects you with thousands of dedicated horsemen from around the world. You'll have the method available wherever you are and accessible through the web, your phone and tablets, or your favorite streaming devices. You'll receive 8 all-new training videos per year and the quarterly No Worries Journal, as well as access to the ever-growing video library, Q&As, performance horse series, blogs, and more. But that's not all. You also get free tickets to walkabout tours and priority access to the latest news coming from Down Under horsemanship. Not to mention VIP pricing on all of Clinton's must-have training tools. So what are you waiting for? Unlock the ultimate access and jumpstart your training program today.